since I'm older now, I've increased my lung capacity. I'm going to try to get an even longer note than I did way back when in 4 degrees. And that's how the grudge note came about. It's a very accurate story, I'm sure. Hello Tool Army, it's Lauren here, and I'm back for more Tool today. Before we go any further, I have to give a shout out. Lord Particle, congrats on winning the Tool bonus quiz. Excellent work on the quiz. Awesome job. Now back to the video. We're doing 4 degrees, which came in second place in a poll that I did literally months ago. Was the last Tool poll. The last song I did, Bottom, you haven't seen yet, but I really enjoyed that one, even though I embarrassed myself in the video as usual. It would not be a Tool video if I did not have some kind of embarrassing commentary, so who knows what I'll say today. It's only a matter of time. We'll see what Maynard we get today. Angry Maynard, right? Probably. That was a long time. It seems like older Tool, Maynard just uses his lower register more. Is that fair to say? I just would doubt, I mean, this is only the second song I've heard from this album, so I would doubt this album would have any kind of like airy, floaty kind of Maynard in it. The first few lines, free yourself from yourself, I really like that. Locked up inside you like you are your own prison. So this let's go digging is that like digging yourself out of yourself? Because you're locked away so deep inside that you have to dig yourself back out. I've learned not to dissect Tool lyrics too much because it just starts, it's such a controversy in the comment section. So I'm gonna say, for that part, that's what I'm getting out of it. But yeah, I like this one. It's not grabbing me in the way that Bottom did, but it's early yet. I'll go back a few seconds and we'll get back into this. I don't feel as chatty today. That's probably a good thing for you.
Show you
we'll get back into that. That was cool. It was like Maynard was running, and as he was running, he sang that line. Drive-by Maynard. We have drive-by drumming, now we have drive-by Maynard. If you knock me down, I'll just keep back running. It was that line, if you knock me down part. And he's running. That's perfect. This song is sort of growing on me as it goes, which happens sometimes. I also wanted to ask you, the Army, is this, in your mind, so far removed from current Tool? Or is this just like their early stuff? Or do you see that as like they've totally evolved into something else? Do the Tool eras feel like different bands to you? Is the best way I could do that. Or is it just the evolution of Tool? It's all Tool. You can mix them all up and that's fine. But yeah, I really like that Drive-by Maynard. All right, let me go back a few seconds because they're doing that Tool thing. He's getting angry. Maynard's getting angry. He's warming up to full-blown angry Maynard. So we need the full transformation in one go. So even back then, he was way back here in the mix. I didn't know if maybe that was a later Tool thing, but no, he's been doing that since the start. Also, there was like one note over here. Was it in from Let Me In? And he was just over here, and then it sort of rounded out, and then he started getting really angry. So I'm going to back this up so we can hear that again. The full angry transformation. We have like a pre-grudge the Maynard. He did this super long note back then, and then he's like, since I'm older now, I've increased my lung capacity. I'm going to try to get an even longer note than I did way back when in 4 degrees. And that's how the grudge note came about. It's a very accurate story, I'm sure.
Give it now. Give it now. Let
Wasn't that line? I don't know that line. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, 2 things. 1, this song has really grown on me just from the beginning. 2, this is one of those kind of vocal performances where you just really feel it. Like you could tell he's giving a full body performance, I like to say. Like he's not just singing the words, he's like feeling them. And you can feel that through the audio, if that makes any sense. Like some singers, they go in, they do the track, you know. But then a performance like this, like you can just tell, and I think it's because of like the breath in there, you can just, I think it was in this, It Brings Us Closer Than Dying, that section. Like there's just so much more in that than even earlier in the song. You can just tell he's really, really giving it everything. I love that. And I'm sure he's done that in other songs. I don't know if I've commented on it specifically, but this, I just really noticed it right here, right now. I can't believe how much more I like the song now than just a few minutes ago. The power of Tool, I guess. The power of Tool. All right, let me go back. The end of that was super cool. I should have known. It's like some songs you get to sort of the last minute or so, 30 seconds, and you're like, well, obviously the song's coming to an end. They're just going to kind of repeat the chorus, do a little fade out, whatever. But not Tool. Tool is like, there's a minute left. That's a minute for us to blow your face off. So that's what we're going to do. They did all kinds of weird, there was a drive-by drumming, Maynard's running around the studio, guitar stuff, going back and forth with the headphones. The end of that was really cool, is what I'm trying to say. All right, so let me listen to it again, and I will be right back. Hello, I'm back. This early Tool, I don't know, the sound of it is just, I find the early stuff maybe a little more accessible for the layman. I mean, I don't feel like you have to really sit down and study this kind of song like you would with some of their later songs where you just feel like, what is even happening? This one's just like straightforward rock song. That's not to say that it's simple and, you know, not well executed or there's nothing to it. I don't mean it like that. It's just not as complicated, I think is the best way to put it. And so for that reason, it just seems much more accessible and readily available for anyone as opposed to some of the later stuff. Like Rosetta Stone would be a perfect example. I just really like this one. I liked it even more the second time I heard it, and I will like it even more the third time, and so on. So Tool Army, as always, thank you for your patience with the Tool videos. So hope you will join me with the continuation of my Tool journey for this year, and thank you for joining me so far. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you for the next one. I don't dislike it. It's not like bottom level Tool. I paused it for a reason. Why did I pause it? What am I? What do I mean? Do you know what I mean?